What did you see from them, and what kind of challenge do you think that could be again coming back and playing them next year?
Who you said?
Their offensive line, A&M's.
A&M. I mean, they got some good players out there, and you know, we just gotta come out with the same mentality. We just gotta come out with the same mindset that we came out with last year, but even better this year, keep from scoring.
And what's your favorite quote from Mike?
Quote
from Michael.
I mean, favorite quote. I don't know. He got a lot of quotes, but probably the favorite one is right before the game when he says, "This 60 minutes of hell, and we're gonna give them hell in here." So, you know, it's probably my best one.
Why do you like that? What does that do to kind of motivate you?
It just give me juiced up. Cause, you know, we can go out there and dominate. And like he got another quote where he say, "Lock the gate." So, you know, just locking the gates means chain the gate and don't let them out till we get done with them.
So a lot of those quotes are kind of like motivational mindset kind of things for these games.
Yeah, most definitely.
What are the top three qualities of Mike Leach that make him the right person for you?
He's an offensive guru, in my opinion. So then he's just an offensive guy, and then he brings defensive players in for defensive opportunities and stuff. And then on top of that, he's just a fun guy to be around. You know, when it's not about football, he talking not about football. So you don't know what he's gonna say. And most of the time he be joking around, but he be serious at the same time. So.
Does it ever relate? Is there ever like, you know, you think he's going in one direction and then at the end you're like, that's a perfect football analogy or something? Or is it just
sometimes it depends. It depends on what you're talking about. He'll come up with, he'll talk about who's the fastest and like what angles to take, and then you'll be like, what? Talking about math equations or something, and then you'll be like, oh, that really apply to football. So, you know, yeah.
You mentioned Alabama victory, the A&M victory. Which was the best victory for you guys last year?
A&M was the best victory.
Why is that?
Just because it was a night game at Texas A&M, and we know the past year we had lost that game against them at home, so we come in underdog, and you know, Coach Lee preached on underdog a lot, and you know, this is a blue shirt collar, so you know, just being able to win that game in the Aggie land means a lot.
Gonna be tough this year at home to repeat that, or what do you think?
I don't think it'll be tough.
Okay.
It's gonna be a battle, but I don't think it'll be tough.
Okay, thanks.
With your uncle playing in the NFL, how much of an inspiration was that for you?
It was. I mean, to be honest, at first I really didn't have no inspiration of playing in the NFL and stuff. I really just played football, just stay out of trouble and stuff. But when I had seen that he had went to Auburn and then went to the league, and you know how he take care of the family, I was like, I can do the same thing with football, and not have to get a real job, but football be my job. So it was just inspiring.
Was football the key to kind of get you right? You said you played to kind of stay out of trouble. Was that the key to you kind of getting everything in order, you think?
Yeah, most definitely. Football kept me out of trouble my whole high school career. And you know, just being around football, I had a different mindset of that. When it comes to football, I'm gonna take it serious. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I ain't gonna be goofing off, playing around with other people when I know they don't take football serious. So if I'm hanging around you and I know you take football serious, I'm gonna take it serious with you.
And then the Buki nickname, talk about that.
I'm a junior after my late father, so you know, he was a Big Buki. Well, they didn't call him Big Buki, they called him Buki, and they called me Lil Buki. But then obviously I got big, so now they just call me Buki.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Awesome.